I have anything in my nose. Just hair. You know what true happiness is in life?
What?
One trip to Home Depot.
You think we're gonna have one trip to Home Depot today?
No. Absolutely not.
What are we doing today, Jeff?
I don't know. Welding the exhaust.
All right, so went to Home Depot. They did not have it. We went to Harbor Freight. They did not have the correct welding wire. So now we are off to Tractor Supply. So our exhaust is stainless steel. As I'm learning, you need to have the proper welding wire for stainless steel. Jeff is the guru. So we gotta get the right wire, the stainless steel exhaust. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they said they have it. We get the right wire, and then we can actually start our project for today. We have it. Stainless steel welding wire. We got all the exhaust piping. We got the flanges. Put these on the ends of the exhaust, and we gotta just make it nice. So I'm gonna get the car jacked up so we can get underneath it. Jeff's gonna get to welding and get all that stuff set up.
Update, we're gonna weld with a leaky fuel tank. No, we're not. We gotta fix it.
Yeah, so the fuel tank is got a little pinhole in it, and as you can see, we jacked up the car and just started pissing out fuel everywhere. So, oh yeah. So yeah, it's leaking right next to where the fuel inlet is, right next to that hose clamp. So, gonna try to patch that so we don't have to weld with fuel all over the floor. Oh, holy fuck.
I dropped it in there.
Did it go all the way in?
Yeah.
How the fuck are we gonna stop? He dropped the fucking drain plug in the pan. Now I'm just sitting here holding this. It's fine. Alright, are we gonna swap here?
Oh, I drained the whole thing, so it's empty now.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, goddamn. My knees. Dude, this car, before I got it, was fucked. Bro, so bad. Alright, alright, I'm just gonna have to be really fast here. I'm known for being fast. Yeah. Alright. Wait, bro. Oh my god, bro. A little mix in action. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Alright, bro. Just gonna fucking paint everything under here. This is all fucked up. Let's get the fiberglass on. Hurry.
What time is Formula 1 starting?
He's in the zone.
I'm in the zone right now. Hold on.
Oh, you busy doing something?
That's the first.
Shut up, bro. The one thing that's gonna be like hard is like gauging the. I mean, the axle travel shouldn't be more than that, right? Down. Yeah. So that's like as high as the axle. So as long as this is here, that's it. Yeah. What is up, guys? So I don't even know where I left off with this video last. Brother was helping me get that done a few weeks ago. He didn't have a lot of time, so we didn't get to finish the exhaust. So I'm actually just gonna go over, grind down some of the welds. There was a couple like pinhole spots, so it isn't perfect. I'm gonna just double check it, go over a couple spots with the welds. I'm gonna line it up, and then I'm going to tack in the other two brackets to hold, like the hangers to hold the exhaust, and then hopefully that is done. All right, so as you can see, the exhaust is pretty much together. This is the flange that meets the downpipe, and then this is the flange that meets the back end of the muffler, or what connects to the muffler. So I'm just gonna touch this up, and then hopefully we're gonna mount it up for a final time, get the muffler location exactly mounted where I want it to be, at the angle with the tips where I want them, and then go from there. So let's go. Yeah, like you can see, the welds are actually pretty good here, pretty smooth all throughout. Yeah, just like this one spot here, there's a burn hole that I'm gonna try to just kind of cover, smooth down. We had to do some pie cuts like kind of on the back side of this because there's a slight bend, as you can see here. The rest of the welds actually look really good. Super happy with how it came out. My brother did a really good job. Also helps that this was kind of like some slip fittings here. Made the welding a little easier, but as you can see, if we're doing this ourselves in our garage, this is a pretty solid product here. So I just finished grinding down kind of the spot welds that I had just touched up, and then gave it a quick like spray with this like ultra high heat. It's supposed to be semi-gloss, like silver, that's supposed to match up with stainless steel pretty well, but it did not look like it matched well at all. But that's besides the point. Just prevent any rust from forming over the welding spots. So now I'm gonna get underneath the car, I'm gonna try to mount it up, and then I'm not gonna like exactly get it fully finished because I need to also adjust the angle of the exhaust muffler, kind of where the tips go out. And then from there I'm gonna weld in the remaining hangers, and then that should be the end of the exhaust. So I'll show you the exhaust and kind of what it looks like right now in its final state, and then we'll get to mocking it up. So as you can see here, welds look pretty nice. Obviously they're grinded down and just quickly coated with the spray paint job. Honestly looks pretty shit, but the welds look pretty nice. the shitty part.
This to go in.
To get the rest of the bolts in the Guibo here. The worst part about working underneath old cars is all the shit that falls into your face, into your eyes.
Seems like it's in.
Alright guys, so got the exhaust bolted up. I have the drive shaft bolted up. The heat shielding is bolted up. I have the exhaust angled as much as I can to have it as close to the heat shielding and the subframe as I can, as well as kind of getting the best angle out of the kind of like for the muffler, like the tips out of the bumper that I'd like. As you can see here, the exhaust is sitting pretty close to the rear subframe right there, as well as the heat shielding, and then it goes all the way down to the bend in the front. Pretty clean. It's probably obviously the lowest thing in the car. I hope it doesn't scrape too much, but I think I'll actually get away with it because it seems like it's about close in height to the rear trailing arms here, maybe a little bit lower once these springs are compressed, but should be okay. And for the tips, you can kind of see the angle we got here. Pretty centered in respect to the whole of the outline of the bumper here. The tips are coming out at a slight angle this way, and I like how the bend kind of hits right where the end of the bumper is, so that'll be really nice. And then, yeah, don't mind this rust hole. This will have to be repaired and fixed when I do some more of the body work, but yeah, that looks really sweet, and I'm really pumped with how that came out. So, all right, so that's gonna conclude the exhaust video. Unfortunately, I can't start the car because the mechanical fuel injection pump is still not work. That is a major to-do remaining for this car. But the exhaust being welded up is just another thing completed. Having the drive shaft all bolted up with the under tray, the heat shielding is really good. So it's starting to look like a car again, especially now that the whole rear subframe and everything's all together there. So I'm super stoked and super happy that's all there. It still needs some maintenance items, still a lot of things to button up underneath the chassis, as well as a lot of leaks. The transmission seems to have a small leak, the oil pan has a small leak. I have to swap the trans fluid, do the diff fluid, so there's like a lot of little things remaining. Obviously there's a big ticket items like the body work, the interior work, as well as the fuel injection pump to get it running, but we're getting there. One thing at a time with this car. And actually I received an offer of a potential buyer who wants to buy this car. At some point I was kind of out of, focus with it, and I just didn't really have passion to keep pursuing this project. Yeah, I posted it for sale, kind of just to get out of it for what I was into the car. And I had a ton of people who really love the car, love that it's diesel, it's very rare and unique. And then I have met one guy who's gave me a really solid offer. To be honest, I'm a little on the fence. This car has been a project of mine for over 2 years now, actually. And even though it probably looks brand new to this channel, I've been working on it. I've done so much under the car for the under chassis, and it's been kind of a shame that I haven't gotten it running yet. It's just been like a really long step-by-step process. And this car was in really rough condition when I got it, as well as kind of being in graduate school. I didn't have a lot of money at the time to kind of keep funneling and dumping into the car. But now things are a little different, but I could be more financially responsible if I took, the offer for this car. I can then, look to do other things in my personal life, which, buy a house or other things, put some money into the Supra. Yeah, it's just a tough decision, and I don't really know what I want to do yet. I would love to hear your feedback, like if you guys are really pumped on the E30 build, I would love to keep doing it. I think this has been a really fun project for me, and I've learned a lot with this car, but I really wouldn't want to see it go not complete. So I think I really want to push forward on it, but yeah, I guess with that, guys, I'm going to leave off here. Thanks for watching the video, and please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. Thanks.